Yeah.
Should be able to get pulled up.
Okay, let's go back though. Back to the Bible question.
What about them? You asked me about the Watchers, and I told you what I think they are. I mean, what the Bible says they are.
Oh no. Well, what's really interesting about the whole thing is like Noah. That is my I love that movie. I could watch it a million times. But I'm watching it and thinking that I know this story, and then because you know like the deeper stories and you've read so many different books, like you know these other elements, these details that I've never connected or heard necessarily. So that's why I like to ask you these questions because it allows me to learn some more.
Yeah. Once you get through the Bible and then you understand it, which I did at a young age, and then you start entertaining other books and other concepts, it makes you like, because then you start challenging the Bible, and you're like, I don't know about this shit. But once you start understanding the other works, if you will, the religious works and religious texts and concepts outside of the Bible, even other religions and cultures, it make you come back to the Bible. You're like, oh, okay. If you understand the depths of the Bible, because the Bible can be read in three different ways: just straightforward, literally, metaphorically, symbolically, which would include the numerology and the psalms and the songs and the.
Wait. I was just gonna ask you that, I was just gonna say that the numerology, But why did you say Psalms in that form? I thought Psalms is just a story of the Bible.
A psalm is a story, but it's also more like a script, if you will, as we all know. But
Oh, okay. And then you said in Psalms. Okay, I understand.
because then you'll see, like, all right, this is what these people call jinns or genies or whatever. And you're like, that's an angel. And then you look at the different prophets, you see how the prophets are similar.
Like there is a hierarchy, just like there is in mythology.
Having a pretty little religious talk. No, heck no.
Oh, okay.
That would boot me off.
Me gusta que tú entiendes.
I understand. Más o menos.
No quiero ser allí. No quiero mi cara allí.
It's not on you.
Yes, sir.
You want it to be?
No.
Oh. What up, y'all? Y'all see the back? This is crazy. I just found out about this. I've been busy the past couple of days, so I ain't really been. I want to talk about that crowd. The person driving into the crowd too.
There's so many things.
There's so many things going on, but we knew this was going to happen. It was 2025.
It's Age of Aquarius. Ay, Dios mío.
It's getting wild out here. It's definitely getting wild. And it's going to get worse, especially when that man get in office. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see? Like the lightning strikes already?
No, lightning done hit Washington.
The Capitol and the Washington Monument at the same time?
Yeah. But stuff like this is crazy. Like, I don't know if y'all familiar with the Rashawn Cannon story. I'm not.
I know.
I just saw people sharing it in my feed. I'm like, let me look into this. But it was happening in Ohio. I am familiar with it because I saw the letter the other day briefly. But we was getting ready for the New Year's thing. So he wrote a kite, which is basically a letter from prison that you could send to people. He sent the email. And he was just exposing it. I'm about to read it. Exposing what they was doing to him, right?
Is this... I literally was going to say, is this a police brutality thing? Because I can't take another.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. They were getting mistreated in the prison, and they made him cut his locks off, or made somebody cut their locks off. Okay, I'm seeing now the state committee has launched an investigation It was 20 minutes ago. Okay, so they on it. This video. But what's crazy is the CO from the same prison got killed. So
Wait,
by
what?
the inmate, I don't know, or got, excuse my French, got offed.
I mean, oh
All
my
right,
goodness.
corrections officer Andrew Lansing was offed Christmas morning at the prison in Ross County after he was assaulted by inmate Rashawn Cannon. The Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Corrections said Cannon was transferred to another facility. So I'm pretty sure this is the same dude that wrote that kite. According to this report, the correctional institution began inspecting the 31st. The team looked into allegations of inmate abuse by staff, showers, and sanitation not being provided, and food services served in brown bag lunches for an extended period of time, which sound, I mean, that's abuse, but not like how he described in the kite. Mm. Mm. Yo, yo. Oh, the video stopped. So the report says there were no visible signs of abuse, and the inmate was walking and moving normally without leg pain. The committee reports it did not find any visible signs of abuse on the other inmates except for a nickel-sized bruise on one of the inmates' abdomens. The inmate claims he was punched in the rib by officers. SRT officers, according to the report, are not assigned body-worn cameras, which is convenient.
Why? Like at this point, why not?
Per policy. Multiple SRTs were used in the prison in an institution-wide shakedown on December 28th. No evidence of abuse was found, according to the report. During the committee's visit, inmates held in the prison's 5 general population units were provided with showers, one inmate at a time. One unit, restrictive housing, has paperwork to document meal refusals, alternate meal requests, and the offering for showering, shaving, recreation, medical, and mental health. The documents appeared according to the policy. The report says normally the inmates are served hot meals and one tray of that meal is frozen for 72 hours. The committee reviewed meal trays for the previous 72 hours, which included meals from December 28th through breakfast on December 31st. Lunch was reportedly being served at the time of the review. Damn, they caught their ass. The report says the brown bags were served for lunch and dinner on December 28th, but meals on the other days were served according to the listed menu. The committee says it interviewed 4 inmates working in the kitchen. Each one was asked what served for the previous 2 days, and all their answers were consistent with each other and the listed menu. A brown bag meal was served on Christmas immediately after Lansing's death. The 2 brown bag meals on the 28th were planned by ODRC due to the institution-wide shakedown. Currently, inmates and staff are grieving, working, and living at RCI. This time is difficult. Pray for them. During the visit, staff expressed concerns surrounding the classification system, discipline, and potential and potent synthetic drugs, the report concluded. So they're trying to shift the blame onto the inmates.
Yeah,
having drugs and being high and shit. Yeah.
Like, when a committee about to come, prepare stuff.
Yeah, they got it prepared.
But maybe that's just being us being, paranoid or pessimistic or curious about the truth. Where's the email that you sent out?
Um, Brian about to look like a real life action Punisher. So I don't know. It sounds like he had to cry out for help. He tried to let him know, like, hey, he ain't here fucking with me. And I think the officer might have came and said something to him. This is me assuming. I don't know.
I mean, that's why I just want to see the email that he
because it went viral, and I bet you the correction officer went and blew down on him when he saw it went viral. Let me look up the letters.
Oh, it's right there. Yeah. You just can't read it.
Oh yeah, I can. How do I flip it? There we go. All right. So this is the official police report. Bro, I want y'all or somebody to call the news station. Not police report. This is his kite on the right. And this is what I think he messaged somebody to post on to the live or post on to social media. I want y'all or somebody to call the news station and tell them an inmate at Ross Correctional wants to report that a CO was targeting that inmate. They've been beefing. The CO told him, fuck his dead grandfather. Oh, man, I'll be forgetting. Sorry. That's why that stuff happened. The inmates have been reporting this stuff, and it has been said that specific CO was harassing them. They faking. Cannon been reported that CO and they ain't do nothing. Been reporting the CO harassing me all year and they ain't do nothing. Now they down here harassing us. They beat the mess out of us and 3 other people in my dorm, and we ain't seen them since they wiped them down. Somebody needs to report this stuff, screenshot it so they know it came from an inmate at this prison, and raise their attention to this illegal stuff they doing to us. They just came in our dorms and blitzed everybody's cells at 6 a.m, bro, and came in mine specifically and said my dreads was a safety violation. Took my stuff, wrote me a ticket. In the process, somebody got to raise awareness to this prison, bro. So that's what he wrote to somebody to kind of get out there for him, and it did. It went viral. I'm thinking this inmate. I mean, not the inmate. Then the CEO try to maybe check him.
Or he been checking them for whatever reason, and there's nothing that I can do to protect myself in here. Please tell a news station to come investigate this.
They're
beating us,
torturing them. I'm saying, but I'm saying the inmate came today on some trying to probably silence him, and he's like, no, and he fought him back.
To kill me finally,
or he probably tried to kill him.
So I finally had to kill you because at the end of the day, like, you're gonna protect yourself. You're not just gonna let someone kill you because they have a badge. What else are you supposed to do? Just because I'm trying to pay back my means to society, whatever I did, and I don't know what he did, but.
And we're reporting on the
story.
What else am
I supposed to do? No, we're giving all the perspectives.
Yeah, but you can't say the K word on here.
Huh?
Because I'm on TikTok too.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not mindful about that yet.
Yeah.
But the second part is, or maybe he's just a nut job. You know, you don't know because people be crash outs. But he said a crash out wouldn't be like, please come investigate. I'm in fear for my life.
Yeah.
They're always in fear for their life. What about when we're in fear for our life? Maybe I shouldn't say they're and we're.
So right here it says the officer wrote 2 misconduct reports on Rashawn early this year.
After that or
before?
Okay.
April 1st for yelling and making threats while on the telephone. And then in March for having homemade alcohol and K2 in the cell.
What's K2?
It's like synthetic, but... And he tested positive multiple times for K2. So he definitely had it.
But would that make you crazy?
Nah. And if you doing illegal searches...
I mean, it's not illegal, dude. You ain't supposed to have this shit. People be done with it. Stuff. I'm sorry. But,
Oh, yeah, because once you're in prison, they got the right.
I mean...
Ain't no...
But it kind of makes sense why you would go to addiction if you're getting beaten while you're in prison and you're freaking helpless. Like, why is there not a prison advocate? Is there such thing as a prisoner advocate?
They do have that.
Is there a committee that's making sure that this stuff doesn't happen?
They got prison
all
advocates.
The profit that you get from prisons, you can't pay anybody to make sure this doesn't happen to prisoners?
It says at the prison, he received 11 misconduct reports since December 23rd for fighting disobedience, alcohol, drugs, which is run of the mill, basically. If you got a little long sentence,
is that out of the ordinary?
No, that's pretty much run of the mill.
Mm-hmm. In what amount of time? Since when? And were they all by this one officer?
Lanson was a well-respected long-time employee at Ross Correctional. His performance reviews showed he met or exceeded expectations, was twice named Officer of the Month, and had perfect attendance at work in 2017.
He worked there for 26 years and only 2 months he ever got Officer of the Month?
Yeah, I guess that is. You're funny.
That's 26 times 12. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel you though.
Let me not be disrespectful.
Yeah. Because you got to keep in mind too, these are
real people.
These are real people too, but these niggas is criminals too. So I'm looking at it unbiased from both sides. The criminals do need to be treated fairly in prison. But nigga, if you smoking K2 and you beating up people and you threatening people on the phone and you doing crazy shit, the officer doing his job.
You're totally right. But like you said, those are run-of-the-mill things. Because let me tell you, like, what if you're talking to, like, people do people dirty. Like, when you go to jail, people sell your stuff, people take your stuff. Like, you could be on the phone like, bruh, I swear to God, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then that's a write-up on the phone. Or if I'm in prison and somebody try to take my biscuit, we gotta fight. In whatever form the biscuit is in. Yeah. You know, people in prison try to take biscuits of all types.
You gonna eat your cornbread.
Exactly what I'm talking about. So, you know, and I could totally see why you would go to the disease of addiction if that's it. But this is me giving a whole bunch of, what's the word that I'm looking for? Culpability or This kind of sounds like I'm enabling, but I'm not. I'm just trying to give the other perspective because the news is going to give every perspective that this was a horrendous, situation, and he was a terrible person, and this other guy was a great person. So I figured we'd just provide the other side. I am biased, I will say. I will admit it. But like I said in the beginning, please don't tell me this is another police brutality story. But it's not, because it's being told
The way they're wording it
as
is just a good cop.
cold-blooded,
Yeah.
Takeout.
And there's probably somewhere in the middle. The CEO probably was petty as fuck and targeting this nigga. And this nigga probably was doing bullshit.
I mean, why didn't they also include in that this viral post, why didn't they include in that news report with the passing away that there was earlier by this person about this officer of whole post that went viral? Why not include both sides of the story? I mean, did we watch the full story or no?
I mean, the story is he wrote the kite on, it came out a little bit before Christmas. Then the offing happened Christmas Day, I believe. And now we're here. They did an investigation, I believe, the 31st, actually.
Yeah, after. Did you do an investigation when you reported it? Or when the post went viral?
They had time to clean it up and do everything.
And reprogram the story. I guess we're just desensitized because everything's been manipulated in media. So now you have to actually question things before you just accept it as your permanent reality. Understand the perception and persuasion. So closely related when it comes to
Yeah. Just got to use discernment. Well, that was pretty quick. I thought there would be more to this story. I wasn't familiar with this story. I thought there would be more to it. But it seems pretty cut and dry. I think this correction officer probably was targeting him. He was asking for help. He's like, this dude is picking on me, messing with me. They had the review and all that, but that was after the fact. So it's like, should have stepped in beforehand and maybe diffused the situation. And we wouldn't have got here to this point. So, sad story. R.I.P. What up, Mike? Did you see the story on the CO getting killed or getting offed by the inmate? Crazy. But this been happening. I just didn't know, so I wanted to research it. And I was just like, let me go live and research it. Well, it seemed pretty cut and dry to me. I think the CO and this person just had a history, and he called out for help because what you gonna do? The CO got the ups in the situation. You know what I'm saying? So he asked for outside help. Ross County, Ohio.
In kids. Okay.
So what prison is Ross? So I do think it's somewhere in the middle. Like, CO was messing with him. Oh boy, probably was into some stuff, and he was fed up and wanted some help. Ain't nobody help him. And you know how niggas get. If you is moving crazy, not crazy, you in there, you gonna do what you gotta do. You got your stuff, your stash, and this nigga keep picking on you and taking your stash. You just trying to get over. It's like, ugh, this nigga leave me alone, get off my back. But R.I.P. I'm gonna look into this train. I keep calling it a train because I'm thinking about the white noise, the truck situation. No, and I'll be back because it seems like a terrorist attack.
Dude, there's terrorist attacks all over. In New York, in Colorado, in New Orleans, and there's one more. There's 4.
What, terrorist attacks?
Yes.
Like right now?
Like, yes.
Hmm.
My client said it today. I was like, wait, no. I was like, just New
I'm about to
Orleans,
look
right?
them up.
Yes. Well, the Las Vegas one was the Tesla car.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Tesla bomb.
Apparently, they're claiming these are connected to ISIS.
Yeah.
And then they said the New Orleans one. And then New York, apparently someone's shooting people. 11 people died. 11 people passed away.
Yeah, right.
What?
See, this is literally what I told you it was.
What?
It's the fucking dude that rented the Cybertruck was a Green Army beret. Remember I told you it's not even terrorist. It's gonna be the one.
They said he has ISIS flags in his car and stuff.
They faking though. It's
I know,
not. It really is like a Jack Reacher, Jason Bourne ass nigga that the left or the right, whatever side wants to take out the other
Why
side.
did they make it that obvious? They just leave the flag in the car.
Fucking obvious as fuck.
And she said that he posted right before. You guys do everything that.
No, not them leaving the flag in that mug though. No, they didn't just leave the flag
I
in there.
would fact check that because I was just told that today. But I would fact check that.
No, they didn't leave the fucking flag in there. They tripping. That's crazy.
Look up the other ones.
Green Army beret. So, what was the other one in Vegas? New York. Damn. I was about to say, wow. So not only is this an ad for Tesla.
Don't.
Now, like, see, now my brain
Now
be
you don't
working.
even know
Now
who's
it's
working
like,
against
did
you.
Elon
It's
and
getting
Trump do
crazy.
this to
It
kind of
could
make
be
it seem like
anything.
somebody taking
That's
them
what's
out?
crazy.
Like,
Or are you really warning them that we will take you out? Like, is the rich?
Because I think it's
Remember
the
we
rich
talked
versus the
about
rich.
that?
Yeah. And I think this was a clear ritualistic type thing. Like, all right, Tesla truck, Elon, in front of Trump Tower. We sending y'all niggas a message. We about to blow
Literally.
y'all the fuck up. Trump
Like,
and
keep
Elon.
playing.
Like, it's,
Because these are two rich, powerful men,
Yeah.
but they are about to take down the rich and powerful.
yeah, so it's the rich versus the rich.
But then God is sending lightning strikes on all of y'all asses.
But that's just
so
a
which
sign.
one of y'all?
Yeah.
Which side is about to get it?
The whole side.
The
nigga?
one that's about to get inaugurated, or the one that's been in power?
Both with an F.
Y'all, both of them.
Both
Both
of
of them about to get it. But we gonna have to sit in the middle of all these terrorist attacks.
Niggas gotta come up good. And you see they got some shirts and masks now that the cameras can't pick up your shit. That's how they do. Yeah. New York and New Orleans. That was the truck, right? They turning it up. But this is the play. So they're going to try to make it seem like ISIS is running rampant just because Trump getting in office. Because they're going to try to play him like he weak or whatever. But they set this play up by letting all them damn people over here.
Or is there some V for Vendetta vigilantes?
No.
But then
I don't think so.
That's the story that they wanted to play.
Because we soft. We should have been did that. I don't think the American people
we had
was
Anonymous
capable
for a while.
But I'm saying
Anonymous
was doing cyber things. The most we gonna do is storm the Capitol.
I don't think veterans protesting all types of stuff. Now.
Martin Luther King and them protested.
No, but the veterans are not okay with this Holocaust and this genocide.
Yeah, and they are pushing. I don't know. They might be to that.
Cut what was it? 119.
They might be to the boiling point to where they're gonna ride out. Yeah, they might be to that point.
But you don't know because everything's been lied about.
This is true.
It could be any of these elements. You don't even know who's attacking you. It could be China.
It could be China.
Russians. You let everybody over the border. You let all the people in.
But clearly it's ISIS because they're putting flags in the dashboard. Right. Oh, they fried as hell for that.
Emptied out other countries' prisons.
It's clearly ISIS.
On paperwork. And brought those people here.
Oh, man.
I haven't found that paperwork though, so I will retract that.
Rampage was 100% inspired by ISIS. This is literally.
It says that right there. Does it say about ISIS on there?
Yeah, it says ISIS.
Oh my god.
There is no connection between the attack in New Orleans and the Texas Cybertruck were flying the ISIS flag.
They're all different ISIS things, but none are connected. Interesting. All right, look at the next.
Definitely thought old boy was black. Shamsuddin Jabbar. He might be black. Yeah, I think he is black. So there's got black army veterans in ISIS now.
Okay, but
that's crazy.
There was another one. We'll look up New York. Wait, where was that? That's New Orleans.
This is New Orleans. They saying he ISIS. I looked up New York.
There was nothing.
New York was the
There was a gunman, right?
We looked up Vegas. We looked up New York. I forgot what it was though.
I don't see anything on here.
Oh, I didn't play it. I didn't. Here we go. Oh no. That's not it.
I'm not finding anything about New York.
There was a march or something.
The New York Times just posted something, but I won't let me see it.
Oh, NYPD says not a terrorist attack after 10 shot outside NYC event space on New Year's Day. That's what you're talking about.
Well, how do they determine it's not?
Mm-hmm.
What does it say?
The New York Police Department reassured the public that it was not a terrorist attack after 10 people were shot outside the Amazura nightclub in Jamaica, Queens on New Year's Day. The same day a terror attack was carried out in New Orleans. Several people shot at a private event. Was this the thing where the dude was running and the security guards got him?
Just read so we can find out.
Police said 3 to 4 males were walking towards the venue and opened fire over 30 times. What? In the direction of a group standing outside the event, striking multiple vehicles. The males ran westbound on 91st Street towards a 143rd place, where they entered a light-colored sedan with out-of-state plates. Police said the shooting was not a terrorist attack. How y'all know? Oh, everybody survived, though.
Seen outside? No. Stop. Go down.
Was that a nightclub?
Go down.
I was looking at that photo.
Oh. I'm trying to see why they say. Wait. Sorry.
So my thing is they probably got some inside information and they don't want to leak too much. So they just like, no, it ain't no terrorist attack, nigga. Stop asking this question. Because that's kind of sometimes how you solve a crime too. You just don't say nothing. You let the information come out from the outside sources. Basically let a nigga tell on himself. Or
you also need to not let people think we just had 4 terrorists.
Or that too, yeah. I'm saying this. I'm weighing all the possibilities. My first thing was like, oh, the one that this is probably the terrorist attack for real. This is really probably was ISIS though, and they just like no, because we didn't control that one, so we can't say it's this one.
But you also the rich going against the rich would be Trump going against the media.
Yeah.
So the media can write anything that they want. Okay, wait. I didn't find a 4th one. I looked up just all the texts, but I'm not finding anything. Oh wait, when was this? Oh, September 6th?
That was a while ago. I mean, the fact that we had so many in a short period of time already.
This is like an older one I was looking at.
It was craziness to me, but these terrorist attacks are getting crazy. Because the drones is next. Because I already see the play. They gonna use these drones. Yeah, they gonna be like, all right, they got drones and they're flying these drones around. So now we have to put ours up in the air, and now we got to surveil with our drones. We have to watch everything because we're scared of their quote unquote their drones that are flying around watching everything. So I already see the play. This is how they're gonna get the meta cities. This is how they're gonna get these meta cities coming to play. Yeah.
It's safe in
You're gonna
here.
be safe in the meta city.
Yep. So we just need to get off grid.
Yeah, it's getting wild. Yeah, if you live in a major city, be safe. Like going to these events and going to these big gatherings where it's gonna be a lot of people.
This says, right after the terror strike in New Orleans, in which a U.S. military veteran drove on a pickup truck with a black Islamic Caliphate flag into a New Year crowd celebrating in iconic Bourbon Street, killing 15 and injuring dozens of others, another U.S. military veteran in a suspected suicide bombing exploded a Tesla Cybertruck outside of Trump Hotel in Las Vegas.
No, we
Why are they both veterans, though?
That's what I said.
I didn't know they both were veterans.
I said they both. That's what leads me to believe that it's just the two sides. They trying to throw it on ISIS, but it's literally just inside shit. Then they're making ISIS the fall guy. Because the Tesla truck in front of the Trump Tower was a clear fucking message. I don't get what the message with the New Orleans thing, just to maybe be a scare tactic to kind of make us get geared up to go to war with ISIS or something. I don't know. But the timing is crazy. What up, Buckwheat? Buckwheat, you went out for a smoke and saw a long line of, yeah, that's them drones.
They were on the Menor page. They've been reported in Cleveland.
Where are you located at? Where was you at? Because we seen them everywhere. Like where we at, they out in Menor. They getting crazy with them. But I also think people are flying their own personal drones a lot more too.
If you got one, go up there and look at what it is. Yeah, no,
because you're going to go investigate. So I think we about to see a lot of them. But these crazy ones with them formations and them 4 being lined up in the sky, those are all military grade drones. And those ones you seeing, them is the ones that I'm like, oof, I'm wary about them because I don't know what the play is yet. it's definitely to instill some form of being able to monitor us with them bitches, because they're gonna play it as if they're gonna just have drones in the sky to protect us. But in reality, it's gonna be to control us. Also, they're trying to gauge our temperature on this quote unquote alien stuff. They want to see how we're gonna react to this alien shit, which I think we're doing pretty fine.
Are we? Because not paying attention to it and acting like it
Yes.
doesn't exist is not necessarily.
Well, you're right,
fine.
because I don't know what they play on it. Because
We're
in
just
my
like-
head, in theory, they were thinking just coming out with this shit is gonna scare everybody. But also, that's fake, because in reality, you just don't want to come out with it because you want to keep all
But they
the
don't
science
even
and
care.
technology to yourself. They care about that.
No, the nerdies, like conspiracy that we care. We're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like the people who care, but most people don't care. They're like, bro, Grey's Anatomy's on.
I think they care. They just got so numbed by the movies and everything. Like an alien is like,
Desensitized,
yeah, they
yeah.
got desensitized. So
And
They
they
did.
just think they're so safe. Like, ain't nothing really about to happen. Your Air Force base shut down because a drone was on top of it. What is we talking about?
traveling northeast from Wilmington, Delaware towards Center Philly. So you like right in that Washington area. Because all that's close. Because that's all the like you right in the square, the
Virginia,
capital
Philly?
and all that shit is like all about 30-20 minutes away, I believe. Yeah.
Wilmington, Virginia?
No,
And
Wilmington, Delaware, and Philly.
Oh,
All that is
okay.
close. Like Washington, D.C., Wilmington, Philly. Like they all close as fuck to each other. So that would be prime location for somebody to be kind of monitoring the skies.
Mira el tiempo.
I'm waiting on the call. He hopped on live. I should have asked him what the word was. Yeah, it's getting crazy out here, y'all. Philly airport. Yeah. Especially if they was all lined up in the sky. There's definitely some military grade stuff. Oh no, y'all gotta see these though. This how I know it's these niggas. It's definitely the Chinese though, because the way they have these drones be going crazy.
But why are we just letting them fly? Since when do we
Ain't
just
no
let stuff
you can't stop them.
shoot it down?
They do try to shoot them down, but they ain't successfully shooting everyone down. But the ones they shooting down, I believe, are truly the deity, whatever. I don't know if that's China or whatever. I think
the plasmoid things are making them fall out of sky. The orb things are, but I haven't seen anything about fighter jets shooting down drones.
no, the fighter jets can't shoot them
Because-
down. They said they have weapons though. They got like basically a strong ass EMP that can get on the frequency that them ships are on.
So we're just allowing them to fly in our airspace.
Ain't no allowing something you can't
It's
stop.
a drone. How can I not stop it?
You can't
We have no technology to stop
you can,
flying
but
drones.
you can't like it's like when you go hunting, like I was telling you how my nigga go hunting, sometimes he don't get a kill.
If we had a fence
And think
around
about
our
hunting
property
with a
and
knife.
somebody came over in our property, you have to literally buy the airspace. You can't even fly your commercial business drones in an airspace that you don't own. We notice every single thing that enters our territory.
That's why it's scary, because they technology cloaks that.
Bro, Iron Man can't even fly wherever he wants without getting registered.
No, he has cloak technology so you can't see
but
this
they
nigga.
here, and we still just letting them hang.
Them damn balloons. If some hot air balloons can float their ass,
Why did we let it?
that's what I'm saying. Ain't no let. Them niggas just can.
That period.
That's bad.
Until I got a dang laser. I got a laser drone for Hawaii and Chile and Canada, but I ain't got a laser drone for these drones, please.
Damn, they didn't show that shit. I can't find it, but it was fucking crazy. They had it looked like some gods coming down from the heavens type shit. 1,000 feet in length. It was that big.
It says the government.
That's crazy.
The government asked the public not to shoot down drones due to the risk of injury. They said there is no evidence to suggest the drones pose a threat to national security.
Well, that's drones. Me and you kind of was discussing the UAPs.
It's illegal under federal law to shoot at an aircraft. Can you shoot down drones above your property? No. A private citizen shooting at any aircraft, including unmanned aircraft, poses a significant safety hazard. Can police take down drones?
Largest available commercial drones.
So it's illegal.
If that bitch was that big, that wasn't no drone you saw. Yeah, damn, that shit is kind of big, actually. Yeah, see, if you're seeing something that big, that's definitely some military grade stuff. 1,000 feet. Because at the most, with this 20 feet. So. And the thing is, how are you, like the average person, really going to be able to shoot it down? Especially if it got the military grade ones flying around.
I just looked up, can you shoot it down with a laser?
But humans are very smart or intelligent. The common man will find a way to take the mugs out. But they're saying they shoot them down with the EMPs. But all of this is connected because they're going to use the drones for warfare. That's going to be the next stage of warfare is drones. With the psychic warfare, which they've been doing. But now you see they're like more of these documents being released that they actually know what remote viewing is and astral projecting and brainwashing, and they actively do these things. And they...
What's that project called?
What project?
That talks about that?
Oh, MK Ultra.
No. Wait, is it the remote viewing project?
Oh, remote viewing one. That's Project Stargate. I think that's all. It's either Blue Beam or Stargate, because that's how they were trying to figure out how to fly them alien crafts. Is they realized that inside the motherfuckers it wasn't no buttons, right. So they were like, "What the fuck?" So this shit has to all be telepathic. So
telepathic. Why couldn't it just be remote controlled?
I mean, your brain is the ultimate remote. Telepathic? Your brain is the ultimate
remote.
I
know they did.
Oh, but... yeah. So, all this shit real. It's fucked up. You're going to have these drones flying over us. But it's all for surveillance. A 100 feet line of lights, probably 30 to 40 drones. I was thinking, yeah, flying in formation. Let me see if I can find a visual representation. Drones have been spotted in the skies over the greater Philadelphia area. The FBI and the Department of Homeland Security have said the drones pose no threat to public safety. Some have been spotted near airports and military sites. These images. There's a couple sightings over Philly. I do truly believe though this is a lot of people just flying their own fucking drones as well.
I don't believe it.
That's why there's so many reports. But my thing is like, niggas, stop flying y'all drones and let these fake motherfuckers fly. Not the fake, but y'all muddy in the waters.
What it's about,
I know,
just
yeah.
tell the truth.
And
because who knows what it's about.
also, if you have your own means to go investigate, I'm going to invest. I'm gonna go fly my own shit and try to get some videos.
For you to take it out, even if it's
over airports.
property.
Yeah, you can't fly over airports.
No, anywhere you can't shoot an aircraft.
No, I meant
even if it's. And what's up with the Boeing planes? Why are all the Boeing planes going out?
and if I'm not mistaken, when they do got them colors on them, green, red, and white, it's like a certain type of drone. So if you was seeing them colors, I don't know if that means it's a military grade drone or just a commercial grade drone, but they're supposed to have them colors like red, green, and white. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because if I'm not mistaken, some companies are like doing deliveries and stuff with drones too. So it's definitely the new wave. How do we fight them? Yeah, if it was white lights and just no other colored lights, it was like an unregulated drone. Because they literally have to have, I believe, like a green or a red light or on them or something. That's crazy. Yeah, be safe. Because obviously they in your area for whatever reason. But if you stay over there, that's a hotbed because you so close to Washington and all them populated cities. But even where I'm at, I'm like 45 minutes out away from Cleveland, Ohio, like a rural area. But the people we like, the city I'm in is kind of a decent sized city. There's been sightings out here, which I believe are just drones, but the type of drones I don't know. Is it ISIS drones? We don't know. New Jersey, they banned flying drones, so anything flying out there is definitely risky. See here, like those I don't think that's nothing crazy. That's just a regular nigga flying his drone with the green and red lights. That's just a regular person flying their drone. Damn, they said the New Jersey UFO drone was faster than the police drone, so that might be a legit one. Yeah, y'all. I just recommend y'all stay away from like big crowds if you're in a big city, even in a small city, because they about to wrap up their bullshit, as you could tell in the past few days already. So y'all stay safe. Be back later. All right, y'all. I'm gonna pop back out later. Go handle some business.